HollywoodActorPrep.com. Blog.
My mother pushed me back into a vagina because she didn't want me. I was a mistake baby. My brother was 50 years older than me. My sister was already out of the house. My father looked like Moses. He was on a fucking walker. I ran in the house when I was 3 years old. The whole thing was a fucking mistake. So you're looking at it. First of all, I should be dead. There's a lot. And by the way, don't feel guilty or anything. Even my parakeet died of a heart attack, so I could drop dead at any moment. And I actually killed my parakeet because I had to feed that prick for 9 years. And my brother, who was, he's 6 years older than me. I was 12, I was 13. He was 21, whatever. It kept going up like that at 19. I can't even fucking, I'm so fried. I'm a drug addict. Well, by the way, let me establish it. Yeah, you'll be dead soon. But I'm a recovering drug addict, and all these other comics, we don't hang out much anymore, but I know them and I love them, and they're all in different stages of their alcoholism and drug addiction. So it's sort of an ironic thing that everyone up here should be dead, which is sort of hilarious. I'm in recovery, but I'm a drug addict. So like if I see a baby eating a Hershey, let's say a Hershey bar, I'm a sex addict, I'm a womanizer, I'm married now. She must be a lesbian, there's no reason for her to be living. I like lesbians, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. But the Hershey bar, I'm a chocolate addict. The Hershey, in Ohio State, I'm waiting for the next Dylan out, and now I'm like a gunsmoke, drinking wine. It happens. I'm 60, I'm my grandfather. It's unbearable. Shit's growing at. And my wife, she's not an addict, but she's always takes the. I'm not a whiner, but I take things. I go negative fast. In my head is the Industrial Revolution, man. I go right to doom and tumors and cancer. And I was doing a gig in Florida, and the reason I'm glad I can make this. I got to be in Tucson in about 10 hours, and I hate fucking Arizona. Get the fuck can you live in that place? I went in there the first time, went to the hotel, there was a salamander, he hung himself in the fucking closet. It's 120 degrees in the fucking winter there, okay? People, they just try to, it's like a marathon. I gotta get to the fucking dry cleaners, and people are on corners with water, like it's the 26 mile, here's water, I gotta get my fucking shirt, and they drop dead, they just die. You're a fucking idiot for living there, you know that, don't you? I mean, you're not an idiot. I take that. I don't do that kind of humor, but you're a fucking idiot for living hours. I saw an old man by the pool waving. His hand fell off, and he had to fucking get it. I hate fucking hours. I hate it with a fucking passion. But that's not the point. What was the point? I don't have any points. It's so good to be fried and a recovering drug addict, because again, I want you to enjoy yourself. But you got such great acts coming on. And by the way, being a Jew, I don't have to talk about the Klan because Paul Mooney's sentence can destroy those fuckers so fast. Listen, if you're here, if you brought tents and everything, because it's going to be like a Springsteen concert. I won't abuse my time up here. I know I'm a professional. I will get off exactly. There's one main reason, because I want to get the fuck off exactly. No, that's not really that true. But Richard, here's the deal. I popped out a Jew. Bob Dylan. I can tell you who I fucked. I can tell you everyone I know. Because I'm 60. I'll be 63. I want you to know this shit. I mean, we got a bond now. This is it, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you who I say, but my penis now is so tired. My wife isn't my wife enough. She's titty medals on me at dinner. She's gorgeous, but not half my trophies. You hear about old guy. I see a guy my age with a 23-year-old. I drew the line finally. At Dog Day Afternoon. If they weren't born. If they weren't born before Dog Day Afternoon, get that out. I'm out. I run. I don't want to hear. What's Serpico? A cheese? No, it's a fucking movie. Take that shit. Bob Dylan, if you don't know, he's like a Shakespearean cat. Dylan. So, and you know his lyrics, and you hear him in concert. He was like, and he had the Christmas album out now. I'm telling you, Frosty the Snowman is worth the fucking album. He's so fucking out of it. Dylan singing Frosty in Silent Night. What the fuck is he thinking? It's unbelievable. And if you like Christ, fabulous. fabulous. He was a Jew, too, let me remind you. He was a Jew, and the rapture, and he's gonna split and leave me down with 3 Buddhists and Dom Herrera playing fucking pool. I'm gonna kill myself. But you know, if there's no rap, I love Dom. Don't have. I beg you. Dom's gonna. He's not on tonight, but he's one of the great comics in America. So I just took care of that because he's packs. So I didn't say. But Jews, I popped up, oh, Dylan line. Dylan said, and you couldn't count it. It was like, you didn't know. It was like Popeye on Quaaludes. I have no fucking clue what he's talking about. But the line is very prophetic. It's not even prophetic. It's profound to me. It's like, I was born here and I'll die here against my will. I popped out a Jew. Could have been a Klansman. I could have said, I want to go to Little League. What are you putting sheets over me? You're going to hang a black cat, and you're going to hang up a Jew, and then you get 2 hits. Or we're going to fucking hang you. I mean, so I went to Hebrew school. I didn't know. What kind of weed were they smoking with all the, you know, with Jonah and the Whale and Noah's Ark? It seemed like everyone was loaded, you know. I mean, you know, or screenplays that were out of work. But God, let's just talk God. I have a theory. If you know nothing tonight, I have this theory. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy. But when I've been thinking about this. I was doing a gig in Florida. I didn't finish the thing about my wife, but I'll get back to that. Let me just finish it. I was naked. I was going on stage, took a shower, and a ball was growing out of my thigh. And I'm a hypochondriac. Now, I'm on in a half hour. When there's a tennis ball sized thing growing out of your leg, I'm dead. It's a tumor. It's cancer. It's over. It's happened. I got to get my affairs in order, but I got a fucking concert 2000. It was a big deal. So I said, don't call your wife, because my wife, she loves me, but she's not. What is she going to say? I'm in the middle of fucking Florida, and she's in LA. What is she going to say? You're dying and I'm sorry? I mean, she's not going to say that. So she always goes to the positive end, which is nice, but pisses me off. And we would have had a fucking fight over my tumor, and it would have pissed me off. Because she would have said this. Remember that shitty Italian joint we went to in the valley, and you had spaghetti? And, you know, I read this, I was on the internet. Meatballs have a tendency to lodge. They can stay in your I would have had a big fucking argument over that. And by the way, the whole thing with health and everything, I go to so many doctors now, man, and you have to. I mean, I believe in doctors. Some of them are shit, but, you know, I go to this one doctor, and I've been going to him for 25 years. He's a real misogynist, and by the way, I'm not homophobic. I don't know what liberal means anymore, but I don't care if he's gay, but someone once told me you're as sick as your secrets, and this cat, he always puts down his ex-wives. Like, hey, I knew your ex-wives, man. And I don't want to know what. I don't want to hear about it. I mean, it's your fault. He has like a 30-year-old son. He has a 2-year-old. He has a 15-year-old. His nanny's 111. His dog. It's crazy. And I was in the car with this new 2-year-old with his 23-year-old wife, and really, and all of you people that have children, I don't know how you do it. You really got to be tolerant. You got to be loving. I'm in the back seat going to get this little kid Christian. He wanted to get a Starbucks. And the questions this cat was asking, he was saying, Uncle Richard, and he was smart, he says, what's air? What's a nail? What's fingers? Why are we here? What's a wheel? I'm like, just shut the fuck up, we're getting you. I couldn't take it. I don't know how you do it. On a plane, LA to New York, I did a Conan about a month ago. I'm sitting behind a 30-something couple with twins. Beautiful family. I said, what if they were my twins? I could fucking take 5 hours of keeping them occupied. Breastfeed me, color me. I want candy. Give me more postcards. Give me stories. I want Willie Prince. I went, hold it. I would have been dead. 5 hours of this shit, and the parents were so nurturing and sweet. But I would have fucking killed them. I couldn't have taken. I would have told just for some sanctuary. I would have told the kid, do me a favor, take the knife. I love you. Put it in, poke my fucking eye out. Poke it out. Are you laughing now? All right, good. All right. I want 1 minute of sanctuary. I'm half blind. Hey, stop. All right. Blind me. Blind your father. All right. I would rather be blind than have to deal with this shit for 4.5 hours. I don't know how you do it. I could have had children. I had a 4-year window, but I saw it. I had a 4-year window. My wife was in her 40s, and I saw a thing on Dateline, and they always show like one Italian woman who has has 8 children, and they don't show the other women in their give birth to like half a boy and half a hen. Shit like that. Bad. It happens. I love my wife, man. I don't want to have a hen son. A little boy with his fucking flapping around like this shit. That'd be a good motherfucking father. I would say, why can't he be in Little League? He has a low strike zone. Come on. No, he's a hen. He's not a fucking hen. He can just fly on occasion. If you push him off a ledge, he can fly, and then he drops. But he knows.